It started in a driveway, standing next to a single mother who was watching her life fall apart. Most software companies start in a boardroom with a bunch of investors looking at a whiteboard. Car Value Scout didn't start there. I volunteer with a group called Work Ministries. Steve and I, the Ride to Work car gurus, get calls all the time to help people find transportation so they can keep their jobs. But this call was different. We weren't there to help her find a car. We were there to look at the one she had just bought. She was a single mom with 2 kids. She had scraped and saved for months to put together $2,600. To some people, that's pocket change. To her, that was everything. It was her freedom. It was her way to get to work and put food on the table. She had found a car on Facebook Marketplace 2 weeks prior. The seller told her it was perfect. He looked her in the eye and took her cash. But less than 14 days later, the car was a brick. It wouldn't move out of the driveway. Steve and I opened the driver's door and pulled out a cheap $27 ODB2 code scanner, the kind you buy anywhere, and plugged it in. The codes flashed up instantly. Transmission failure. The transmission was completely shot. The seller knew. You don't just lose a transmission overnight. He had likely rigged the transmission just long enough to get it sold. When she tried to call him, he gave her the standard line, "I sold it to you, quote, as is. Not my problem." I had to be the one to tell her. I watched the realization hit her face. She didn't have another $2,000 or $3,000 to fix it. The money was gone. The car was useless. And now she couldn't get to work. She broke down crying right there in the driveway. That moment changed me. I realized that buyer beware isn't just a warning. It's a trap for those who can least afford it. I went home that night angry, but I also went home with a plan. You see, I have a background in SaaS, software as a service. I knew that if she just had the simple data, if she had known the truth before she handed over the cash, she would still have her savings. So I built Car Value Scout. I built it so you can scan a car and know exactly what's wrong with it. I built it to deduct those repairs from the price automatically, so nobody can lie to you about the value. I built it so that what happened in that driveway never happens to you. I'm not just a software developer. I'm a volunteer who got tired of watching good people get burned. I built this tool because I hate seeing innocent buyers get taken advantage of. And I'm on a mission to make sure it never happens to you.